Charles Ray Daverly, aka Charlie Whop, born June 1st, 1973, to Phyllis Daverly and the late Charles Ray Haley, grew up in the Ninth Ward of New Orleans, Louisiana. To be more exact, the Desire Project. It was in the Desire that Charlie Whop, as a kid, would meet and build a bond with Ronald Reddit, aka Hot Boy Ronald. Everywhere one went, you would see the other. In the 90s, they would start rapping together, rocking the clubs and DJs. Both were later signed to Act Bad Records before moving on to King's Entertainment. In 96, Uptown Bounce legend Magnolia Shorty made a song where she name-dropped Charlie Whop. When Shorty performed the song at DJs and bars, the poppers would go crazy. Loved by the ladies, Charlie Whop was not only a bounce music legend, he was also known in the streets. Several brutal incidents would occur in which Charlie Whop would come close to death each, including being kidnapped 3 times and being left for dead, which he would ultimately end up escaping. One night after leaving a performance at the infamous Platinum Club, where C. Murder caught his charge, Whop, Fifth Ward Weeby, Hot Boy Ronald, and Chopper would then head to another spot, Club Escape on Claiborne, aka the Death Trap. Whop, who was partnering with Miss Virgil at the time, would walk in and out of the club several times during the course of the night. As the night was nearing its end, Whop would be approached by a female, alerting him that someone was lurking around his truck. Whop would make a mistake that would be a costly one. That mistake would be not taking heed to the girl's warning. As he approached and attempted to enter his truck, he would be shot once in the head, which would cause him to stumble over inside of his truck. After realizing that the first shot hadn't killed Whop, the shooter would let off several more shots, striking Whop in multiple different areas of the body. As the assailant would continue to shoot, Whop would grab hold of him and be shot 2 more times. The shooter would then flee the scene. Whop would be rushed to the hospital, where he would later survive his wounds.
There's a lot of hating going on, you know what I'm saying? It don't even make no sense. I've been hit 11 times. I died. Man shot me in my head. Behind hate. And that's bad. That's down bad. Nigga shot my finger off. Nigga hit me in my arm. Shot me here, come out there. One time in my head back here. And he got me one time in the stomach, right here. 2 here. 1 in my ass, I ain't gonna show y'all that. 3 in my feet. And 1 in the other feet. When I say hating, that's what I mean, hate.
This wouldn't be the only time that Whop would nearly lose his life. He would be kidnapped on 3 separate occasions. The first of which would happen in front of McGee's on Louisa Street. 4 men would pull up and enter the club. After exiting the club, 2 of the 4 men armed with heaters would force Charlie Whop into their vehicle. Luckily, Charlie Whop was able to jump out of the car from the back seat and escape. On another occasion, while in the Florida Project on Congress Street with Walter Sterling, aka Pooh Man, they would both be snatched up and taken to an undisclosed location. They both will be duct taped and placed in 2 different rooms. According to Whop, this would be the scariest moment of his entire life, as the men were heating up cooking oil with the intentions of using it on them. In a miraculous turn of events, Pooh Man was able to free himself and Charlie Whop. They would both get away and survive the kidnapping. In another incident that would take place on the West Bank, some of the dudes attempted to pull off a jack plate with Nap Whop and his girl. After being held up for a hot minute at gunpoint, Charlie Whop would somehow escape the men, fleeing the scene. To his own admittance, during his escape, he would leave the girl behind. As for her method of escape, Whop would have no answer. On March 8 of 2023, outside of a food store at North Broad and St. Bernard Avenue, the victim of the shooting was 49-year-old Charlie Whop.
PD is investigating a shooting in the 7th Ward that left 1 man dead. It happened at the corner of North Broad Street and St. Bernard Avenue. The victim was reportedly shot multiple times and pronounced dead at the scene.
The NOPD would speculate that the shooting stemmed from an argument, but would give no further statements.
Tributes pouring in for a popular bounce artist who provided beats for New Orleans for decades.
Close friends say Charlie Whop was shot and killed yesterday afternoon in the 7th Ward, one of the city's latest crime victims.
WDSU reporter Shay O'Connor live at NOPD headquarters with how artists across the city are paying homage. Shay.
Gina and Travers, bounce artists from across the city, say Charlie Whop helped to pave the way for New Orleans bounce music as we know it today.
Charlie Whop, come on.
Just by his name, his nickname, Charlie Whop, come on, come on. But your baby mama, but your baby mama. I used to be dancing, and you know, it was fun. It's party music.
Charlie Whop, mostly known for his popular 90s song named after himself, Charlie Whop. Good friend and local rapper Hot Boy Ronald choosing to remember the good times, confirming Charlie Whop was killed in a shooting at the intersection of St. Bernard Avenue and North Broad Street Wednesday.
I was hurt. You know, me and Whop got a lot of history together, man. That was my best friend. Everybody that knew Whop, they loved Whop.
Hot Boy Ronald says Whop's real name is Charles Davily. Whop's other close friend, P-Town Mo, says it's hard to understand why this happened.
He stood tall for the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? And my brother gonna be definitely gonna be missed, man.
We need to be careful, us as artists, myself, other artists in the city. You know, be careful who you get into it with. Be careful your surroundings. You know, don't let people hang around you when they come around you with negativity and violence and guns.
I used to sing your songs in the kitchen, in school, used to get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Charlie Whop, Josephine Johnny, Hot Boy Ronald.
Other artists like DJ Jubilee say Charlie Whop was New Orleans through and through.
He was a fun guy. He was a guy that makes a party fun. And for this to happen, we lost another New Orleans legend.
And friends tell me they believe Charlie Whop was simply at the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, at this time, no arrests have been made. With that being said, if you do have any information at all about the shooting, you're being urged to contact Crime Stoppers at 822-1111. Reporting live from Mid-City NOPD headquarters, Shay O'Connor, WDSU News.
On March 15th of 2023, WDSU will broadcast a segment announcing that Charlie Whop's funeral will be held on March 25th at 9 a.m. at 2515 Franklin Avenue.
Services have been arranged for Charles Davily, a.k.a. Charlie Whop. The funeral will be held at Franklin Avenue Baptist Church. That is off the I-10 Service Road in New Orleans East. It'll take place on Saturday, March 25th.
The day of the funeral will be a sad and depressing day for the family, friends, and fans of Charlie Whop. It wouldn't be long before the NOPD would announce an arrest and the murder of Charlie Whop.
To this breaking news, New Orleans police say a man has been arrested in the shooting death of popular bounce artist Charlie Whop. Jamarin Barnes was arrested in Bogalusa. He now faces charges of second-degree murder. Charlie Whop was shot and killed last Wednesday on St. Bernard Avenue right near Broad. Police say the shooting stemmed from a physical argument.